Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of March 4 at TayNinhTV Industrial Park, Ban Thao, the delegation of the Ministry of Economic and Finance of the Kingdom of Cambodia, led by Mr. Yet Vinan, Deputy Secretary of the State of the Ministry of Economy Finance, came to exchange and set recipient of the development of local industrial park with the TayNinhTV province. Receiving and working with the delegation to TayNinhTV province, there were Mr. Yodong, Standing Vice Chairman of the Bronzo People Committee.
At the meeting, Mr. Vodictom, standing vice chairman of the People's Committee of the TayNinhTV province, said currently in the province there are 6 industrial parks that has been licensed to establish and put into operation, with a total planned area of 3,491 hectares. As of February the 10th of 2024, an industrial parks, and there are 348 projects registered for investment, mainly in the textile and garment industry, rubber and plastic products, leather and footwear and metal products. Currently, the province is implementing the establishment of Heptan Industrial Park with a scale of 497 hectares. In the coming time, the province will focus on developing 3 new industrial parks, expanding 1 industrial park with a total planned area of 4,400 hectares. Mr. Vodictom, standing vice chairman of the People's Committee of the TayNinhTV province, also emphasized that through the business trip of the Ministry of Economy and Finance of the Kingdom of Cambodia, there is a valuable opportunity to learn and cooperate between the two sides and continue to mark the remarkable development of the friendship and cooperation relationship between the two countries of Vietnam and Cambodia in general, and the provinces of Kingdom of Cambodia and the TayNinhTV province in particular. And also speaking at the meeting, Mr. Yet Vinan, Deputy Secretary of State of Ministry of Economy and Finance of the Kingdom of Cambodia, also said that currently the government of Cambodia is promoting investment in developing transport infrastructure connecting with Vietnam and is at the same time promoting the trade development cooperation activities with Vietnam also. It is hoped that in the coming time, the government of the two countries in general and the provinces with the same border line in particular will create favorable conditions for investment and business cooperation activities of enterprises of the two countries, especially in the fields such as border trade, economic development, cooperation in border areas.
Within the framework of the working session within the province to exchange and share experience on the development of the local industrial park within the province. On the morning of March 4, the delegation of the Ministry of Economic and Finance of the Kingdom of Cambodia came to visit the survey of TayNinhTV Industrial Park. On the occasion, the delegation visited the wastewater treatment plant, water supply plant, and Chanya Plantage Company in TayNinhTV Industrial Park. According to the introduction of TayNinhTV Industrial Park Joint Stock Company, with its potential advantage along with referential policies of the government of the province, TayNinhTV Industrial Park has achieved many success in attracting domestic and foreign investment. Currently, the occupation rate of the industrial park is 100%. TayNinhTV Industrial Park Stock Company has built and put into use centralized wastewater treatment works in accordance with the provisions of environmental law, including technical infrastructure work such as rainwater drainage system, wastewater drainage system, traffic system, water supply system, wastewater treatment. This item has been implemented by the investor to complete the basic construction, meeting the needs of investor in the operation.
And on the afternoon of March 4 in Châu Thành District, the Standing Committee of the TayNinhTV Provincial Party Committee held a ceremony to announce the decision of the staff break. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of the Party Center Committee, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, and Chairman Provincial People's Committee attended the event. At the ceremony, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tiễn, a member of the Provincial Party Committee and Secretary of the Châu Thành District Party Committee, was mobilized by the standing deputy head of Organizing Committee of Provincial Party Committee to accept a position as Internal Affairs Committee of Provincial Party Committee and be appointed as deputy head of the Provincial Party Committee for Internal Affairs. And he will hold the position for 5 years starting on March the 5th of 2024. to organize and designate Mr. Tu Văn Hoàng, the chairman of the People's Committee of Hoa Thanh Tao and deputy secretary of the Tao Party Committees, to Executive Committee as well as the Standing Committee for the term of 2020 and 2025 from March the 5th of 2024. The mobilization and appointment, of course, this time is part of their duties to consolidate the organization of the provincial party committees apparatus. And the party committee is directly under Provincial Party Committee. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of the Executive Committee of the Party's Central Committee, Secretary of Provincial Party Committee, and Chairman of Provincial People's Council, emphasized that it is done to create conditions for the personals to continue training and strive to better fulfill their tasks, contributing to the general development of the province. And with his work experience, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm proposed that the officials with their new position join the association Unite Collective to work together and effectively accommodate the political tasks assigned to them.
In the afternoon of March 4, Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, the head of the Provincial National Assembly Delegation, attended and handed over decision on staff work at the office of the Provincial Party Committee, the Organizing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, the Internal Affairs Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, the Propaganda Committee of the Provincial Party Committee, and the Bến Cầu District Party Committee. At the office of the Provincial Party Committee, Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee Phạm Hồng Thái handed over the decision of the Standing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee to mobilize Mr. Nguyễn Ngọc Châu, Deputy Chief of the Office of the Provincial Party Committee, to receive work at the Department of Transport since March 5, 2024. Dispatches Mr. Phạm Vũ Nhật Khanh, head of the Party Organization Department, party members of the Organizing Committee of the Provincial Party Committee to accept work at the office of the Provincial Party Committee and appointed the position of the Deputy Chief of the Provincial Party Committee office.
And in the morning of March 4, the delegation of the General Department of Civil Judgment Execution, led by Deputy Director of General Nguyễn Văn Lực, had a meeting with Tenant Province on the civil judgment enforcement. Co-chairing the meeting, there was Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of Tenant Province. After listening to the report, the officials in attendance shared their thoughts and ideas about the following topics: the citizen reception, complaint settlement, denunciation, inspection, organization of judgment enforcement, monitoring of administrative judgment enforcement, and prevention of negative corruption. The leaders of the Tenant Province Civil Judgment Enforcement Department have done a good job of advising party committees and local authorities, which has improved the quality and efficiency of civil judgment enforcement and monitor the execution of administrative judgments in the province. This has been acknowledged and highly appreciated by Mr. Nguyễn Văn Lực, Deputy Director of the General Department of Civil Judgment Execution. The Provincial Civil Judgment Enforcement Department continues to strictly implement the General Department's instruction on justice in the province, as directed by Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary of Provincial Party Committee, head of Provincial National Assembly delegation, on behalf of provincial leaders, prioritizing expediting the implementation of ongoing investment projects in order to fulfill the upcoming facilities requirements of associated tasks with enforcing civil judgments.
Ladies and gentlemen, Golden City Social Housing is the first high-rise apartment project in Taynin, one of the key projects of Taynin City with a total investment of more than 2,200 billion Vietnam dong. The project is recognized by the Provincial People Committee, approved the construction investment policy, and is eligible for business. According to information from the investor, Golden City Taynin will hand over the house to customers in the second quarter of 2024. Golden City is a social housing project that has been recognized by the Provincial People Committee, approved the construction investment policy, and is eligible for business. Built on a land area of over 3.3 hectares, located at 6 Hồ Giang Lam Street, Ward 2, Taynin City. Golden City is conveniently located in the heart of Taynin City, offering easy access to the city's spiritual tourist attraction, like Ba Mountain, Cao Đài Taynin Holy See, and Giao Tiên Lake. as well as quick connection to external utility like the Bronzo Administrative Center, market, supermarket, and healthcare. Furthermore, residents have complete access to over 30 first-rate internal amenities loosely offered by the Golden City project, including a half cafe terrace and indoor swimming pool, an internal park and commercial center, a kindergarten, and an internal golf course. In particular, the apartment in the project is designed in accordance with the first tenant mass home standard, offering convenience, security, and safety with just one touch. One of the owner needs are met efficiently. All of the owner needs are met efficiently and neatly. And the features are exclusive to the Golden City project. Since we began, the Golden City project has truly finished Block A1, A2, B1, and B2, anticipated to finish and deliver in 2024 second quarter. Accordingly, Satco Travel Company Limited has welcomed tourists from Bình Phước province to Taynin to take one-day tour. Visit tourist attractions of Taynin, such as by the mountain, Taynin Holisi, Gokeng Pagoda combined with shopping for local visitor. Previously, the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism of the two provinces of Taynin and Bình Phước had a working meeting to exchange the contents of tourism development cooperation in 2024. The two provinces have agreed to coordinate to build a program Taynin Bình Phước and Bình Phước Taynin tourist route with the dim one way to destinations. With many new tourism programs built and deployed, promising to bring interesting experience to visitors.
And according to statistics from the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, each year in Vietnam there are about 1.8 million tons of plastic waste discharged into the environment, of which 0.28 to 0.73 million tons are discharged into the sea, but only 27% of these are recycled and utilized by the establishment and businesses. This problem is a difficult problem for today's living environment. In recent years, plastic consumption in Vietnam has continuously grown about 50% per year, and part of this plastic waste, valuable plastic, is being collected and recycled in craft villages across the country. However, it is still a large amount of difficult to recycle. Low-value plastic waste, such as packaging, plastic bags, single-use plastic, etc., dump in the landfills, buried, or discharged directly into the environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, Badai mountain snail, also known as a mountain snail, Nanghai snail, is an endemic species of Badai mountain in Taynin because the main food of this snail is a wild herb in the mountain. The snail meat is very delicious and nutritious. Therefore, snails have a high commercial value and are often sold after over the year, leading the dilution and the risk of displacing.
With the desire to preserve this rare mountain snail, a rare and precious source of the province, a group of authors of the Taynin province has spent the time researching and successfully experimenting to create a solution, experimental farming of Badai mountain snails to reproduce in a highly effective para-natural environment. In order to contribute to protecting the ecological environment, protecting the wildlife, protecting the rare endemic snails of the Taynin province, and the solution won the third prize at the 13th Science and Technology Innovation Contest of the Taynin province. Mr. Ngô Trần Ngọc Quốc, representative of the author group of this solution, said that the garden at the foot of Badai Mountain has a climate relatively similar to the natural environment in which this type of snail lives, and snails are kept in cage built of bricks fed with the leaves of the southern medicinal plants such as. However, experimentally farm snails in a crafty environment like the minerals, so the cells is getting thinner, and Mr. Work research and spray more cancer so that the snail shall remain as thick as they live in the natural environment. Considering that the scarcity of the mountain snail leads to extinction, tomorrow it will definitely happen. And the first is that I have a piece of garden right next to the foot of the mountain, and in the snail garden is also a lot from that place. I born the idea to be able to preserve them and control the snail and can't go anywhere without losing, but put into the farming with a semi-natural environment, then breed to give birth to the snail. In order for the snail to grow up, it is necessary to check the humidity of the cage and always be the same to closest to the natural environment. And after a period of experimental farming, the snail began to reproduce and are now breeding quite a few snails, and thereby it shows that the current way of raising for Mr. Wook and the whole group is very feasible. It was from those ideas that I had a trial program, and then I saw its values for conservation, and I kept the snails with a good reproductive growth for the cubs and the clones to give birth, and the snails that have over the age of reproduction and commercial yields indication. Currently, Mr. Wook is preparing for a new, more in-depth testing phase of building ponds and feeding snails with the specialized medicinal herbs as a natural prepared function food, isolating in the pond from a few pairs of parent-like snails with monitoring cameras to more clearly determine the process of reproduction and breeding of the snails, conducting commercial farming from existing mountain snails, and thereby maintaining effectively promoting the production of this snail, so that when coming to Tayninh province, the tourists near and far have another unforgettable specialty. And listen, gentlemen, due to extreme weather and prolonged heat, it was affected the agricultural production process of the people in the province. In particular, in this year, winter-spring for more peoples, corn growing areas in the province have significantly reduced productivity due to the lack of pollination. Although it is time to prepare for harvest, currently some corn growing areas of the people in Hamlet 7, Bao Dom Commune of Goyao District have a very low seeding rate. After checking, some mature fruits has seeding rates of about 50%, and even corn has only a few seeds. It's very low. Corn plants are pollinated by wind and temperature, and if the temperature is below 32 degrees Celsius, the corn plants pollinate very well, but due to the prolonged El Nino phenomenon this year and at the flowering time, pollen release is slow and wind, and in some areas it affects farmers' productivity. In this year, winter-spring for Bao Dom Seed and Agricultural Service Cooperative presents the people in the area to sign a corn growing contract with Nhà Hồ Seed Joint Stock Company, Bình Thuận Province, with an area of nearly 40 hectares. And through the survey and assessments between the people and the company, the corn area will reduce productivity accounts for about 11 hectares. And to avoid losses to farmers, the company has now committed to supporting the people. The center has also assessed the losses of the farmers and has worked and committed to support the farmers with 50 million per hectare. And if the yield when they harvest does not reach the threshold of 50 million, the people are also very excited. According to the recommendations of the TayNinhTV Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, to avoid losses in agricultural production due to the influence of the weather factors, the authorities need to proactively deploy the measures to respond to the El Nino.
The audience Ao Dai Week in 2024 was launched from March 1st to March 8, 2024, contributing to the realization of the goal of making Vietnamese Ao Dai a national intangible cultural heritage and further its world cultural heritage. In that flow, the preschool teacher Hoa Thanh Thao responded enthusiastically, reacting the beauty of the first day of the new week. During the love salute on Monday morning, the teachers of random kindergarten Hoa Thanh Thao were relaxed in colorful Ao Dai, and the students performed the love salutation ritual. Responding to the Ao Dai Week launched by the school trade union, the girls wear Ao Dai on the morning of the first Monday, as well as during the upcoming International Women's Day meeting on March 8, an all-important occasion. The school has also launched a vessel to sell new áo dài that can still be used to send to Women's USA coordinate with the Women Association of Long Hoa War to support women in difficult circumstances to also wear beautiful áo dài on their special days, the March 8th. For me, when I wear áo dài, I feel very proud because of the traditional beauty of Vietnamese people. I'm áo dài when I wear áo dài in a salute the love at the beginning of the week. I feel very proud, honoring the beauty of the woman. On weekday, the girl who go to class or wear regular clothes to facilitate children care. But each Monday morning, the teacher of Sao Mai Kindergarten Long Thành Trung Hoa Hoa Thành Thao wear áo dài. During class, the girl entrusted the children to make a gift for their grandmother, for their mother on March 8. At the same time, we recorded beautiful photos in áo dài to respond to áo dài week in 2024. In response to the áo dài week today, my school can wear áo dài. Children look at the girl today and knew and very happy to see the girl wearing áo dài. Today I'm very happy and the first time I can wear áo dài in the morning to teach the children. The áo dài I see is very beautiful, very honor my figure and is very confident when going to work. Responding to the annual áo dài week not only made women more charming and confident, but also a rose bright, creating a rise read up the historical value of áo dài, contributing to preserving and promoting the cultural value of this traditional custom. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.